seen it. Nah.
Welcome to the new Marik Workshop from WBPL 76. This program is brought to you by Lady Red Productions, the Bear Digs Corporation, and a generous grant from the Night Owl Foundation. Why are you here? Cat, will you stop chewing on me?
Look, I've got the VPN turned on, new incognito window, search for toaster that looks like it could fit in human butthole.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here?
It's an iPhone. I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone.
I regret this sentence immediately.
The pasta child is truly terrible and terrifying.
Somebody quote that?
Grandma's.
At least enough to quote.
Yes.
Train her.
No!
Please don't put your dick in the clown.
Stormamusame. Oh my god.
No. This is gonna be perfectly normal.
Not putting it in the song.
Going in there.
Stupid is the way you do things.
I would so download me.
Yeah, I need that walking chicken.
What the shit did I just watch?
Spooky.
Chet, you gotta calm the hell down. You can't just pick up a random appliance and choose a human orifice and be like, today's the day! There are a variety of certification bodies that you need to go through, not like that. In order to get your product into human orifice legally, not like, kind of like that. You need to decide, is your toaster lubricant compatible? Because if it's not, somebody's gonna jam butter in there and you're gonna have your toast go all fuck shaped because it's gonna be side buttered hot toast. And you're gonna be like, nope, I built this as a sex toy. And you're gonna be like, no, it's the fucking great toaster. It fucks super well. It fucks my bread. And they're gonna be like, what? And then you're gonna be like, bread, what? Hello.
You were the one who told them the only thing they needed was an incognito window. This is your fault.
Don't shove that in there either. The incognito window should remain part of the computer, not entering the third dimension. Also, don't prison phone, I guess.
Do not
Hope that helps.
Do not boof Chrome.
Not medical advice. Doctors are allowed to tell you to boof the phone.
Do not boof Chrome.
Yeah, no, that sounds
Google
like a
knows
terrible
enough
idea.
about
Let's
you
not do
already.
that.
Don't put it up there.
I'm glad I joined
Not
this
medical
week.
advice.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Not
Chat
financial advice either.
Please help.
I've had lemonade.
Squic's had lemonade.
tea.
I'm almost out of lemonade.
I just drank 20 ounces of legally not Gatorade.
Did it help?
We'll find out. But in the meantime, I have this mysterious cold brown liquid that kind of tastes a little bit like bourbon. Which is, just
That sounds
weird.
good.
I can't imagine how that would have happened.
Is it kvass?
No. It is not.
No. Is it root beer?
It's the wrong color.
Oh.
I
It
suppose...
is the wrong color. Root beer is brown.
I suppose... Well, this is more like amber. I suppose, strictly speaking, it is roughly the same color as like a strong cream soda.
Oh, man. I want a strong cream soda. I'd also just settle for a strong cream.
I mean...
Like,
You know
I
what,
want
let's-
structural milk.
So, like pie.
Yes, I want structural milk pie.
I
you
don't
said
know why,
cream.
because anytime you have a food or drink item next to you, you forget it exists until well after stream time or anything else you happen to be doing.
Unless, as it happens, there is a beagle nearby, and he will lose it if he does not take care.
Well, two things can be true. I can be vigilant for a number of hours, equal to the number of hours the beagles are attempting to steal something while I forget about it.
You see, guys, I was just trying to get
Every
Squic to
hour.
say the word cream pie, and he didn't do it.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, the toaster does not belong there either.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Wait, I can summon an incognito window. Keep going. I'll be right back.
I've
Oh, God.
had a bit of a fucking week that has continued. So I'm a little bit low energy this week, but I'm hoping that this stream tonight with these lovely people can help improve things. We'll see what happens. But I'm joined tonight by my lovely co-hosts, Lady Red.
What?
Hi, I am here. Choosing a British person when you're feeling down is a hell of a choice. We'll see how that goes.
Not so much down, just fucking exhausted.
Might I suggest tea?
This is roughly the same color as tea.
That counts. That'll do.
Okay. And Squic.
Hello, I'm the other end of, I was fairly mild on energy, and then the hype has... Why are there more buttholes? Anyway, Lady Red, I'm going to send you a picture I found on the internet.
Squic, you can't be hyped. There's no train.
Oh, God.
Toot toot, sons of bitches, I am the flesh train, now arriving all stations. I regret this statement immediately.
Somebody get that
Squick,
for
I'm
the
going
song.
to come back at you with an image.
What in the fuck did UNC Samurai just post? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is... Okay. Oh, we got a lot
Train
of
got
Singulo.
cheeks.
We got a lot of Singulo in chat. Wow. This is our...
Apparently, Para is quiet.
Hi.
Hope that helps. Para,
Oh, God.
Para, I found
Which
the thing on
knob
the
do I
internet.
turn? I think I turned this knob to make me more loud. Yeah, that's the knob that makes me more loud.
You found the loud knob.
I did. I found the loud knob.
Apocalypse quick, thanks to Aiden and the Orcs.
I'm sorry.
Apocalypse.
What?
You've not seen Apocalypse Squick?
No, I'm not sure I have. I'm not sure I want
It
to.
was just sent to me
Oh.
by two parties. It's like
Oh dear.
I'm gonna throw. I gotta throw something into here real quick. There. Okay, there's that.
Why does that toaster have a screen? He's looking at things. Sweet.
A Squicalypse Jim.
So about that train. People are donating
Toot.
things.
I have to go
good
to
God.
mod view and then I can read things.
Okay, so here's. Thank you? Question mark. Okay, all right. Let's look at things that I got sent this week. I got at least one last-minute submission. Excellent. I also just got
a black screen, if that helps.
What?
On stream.
No, it has the talking donut.
Talking donut.
We have a black stream with the talking donut.
And Mo's saying, Squic, I'm going to go back through this and pull your quotes for the background noise of an exotic art show. Do it.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
There's the screen. Now everybody can see the
There's
thing.
the logo.
Look at the little sleepy duck man. Look at the sleepy duck man.
Oh, tired boy. Wonder who drew that.
Him sleepy.
Eepy duck.
I like the fact that you gave me the really fancy fucking airbrush. This is like the Harder and Steinbeck airbrush.
Eepy duck doot 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 doot.
Warlock's over here like, I say, look at this sleepy duck.
Yeah, this is very important.
This is what we're doing tonight, I guess.
I'm glad this art has held up as well as it has.
It's great.
I've learned a lot in 2 years.
I mean, I still love the fact that we've even got like the Vallejo Mecha color here, and it's like that's a thing that's on that fucking bottle. It's great. Also,
and the
I
Mad
love
Duck Green.
the Mad Duck Green. That's blue. That's still great.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. And look, she signed her work. I'm not sure how long it's been since anyone noticed that, but she signed her work.
Yeah, I did. I've completely given up signing my work at this point because it's got to the point where people just know my stuff when they see it now. So I just don't bother.
Hello, I am your conscience. Not necessarily good or evil, but certainly on the side of exciting.
The happy little devil on Parallax's shoulder when I do
that's
this.
about
I'm
the fucking-
helping.
Oh no! What level did the hype train just get to? What just happened? Level 2.
Level 2 complete. Here comes a new challenger. Activity feed. No, I don't care about that.
Getting the paint brush, Shinji. Okay, people sent me stuff. Let's get into it.
Yes, the activity feed people made.
Okay, so Archon Ericer has sent us.
Oh, yeah.
I mentioned this last week. Sent me a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Para.
Yes.
That's hella ballin'. I wish to take a moment to thank people who are donating things.
You should do that. That is important.
Okay. Except that the menu I'm in won't let me do that. I'm in the wrong fucking menu. Maybe if I go pop out. Look, I'm learning this. I'm learning in real time. You can see my brain evolving. It's like
is it just
extra
like getting smoother?
No, I'm embracing the space donut. I'm getting like Rinkulo.
Nobody tell him he just needs to click on activity
Ringulo?
feed in the mod panel.
I clicked activity feed and it showed me ads.
Well, that is an activity.
Oh no!
Also, there's a spray bottle in chat.
Okay, so giant butthole, regular butthole, Fezbearer. He's given out 5 community subs 3 minutes ago.
Thank you, Fez.
Tidicus Urbanicus, cheered 1,000 bits. No, 100 bits. I know how numbers work.
1 billion
We got
bits.
Fezbear with gift sub, and we got NNT 28 with a very nice number of bits.
Nice.
That's 69. That's the funniest sex number. We got Tidicus Urbanicus throwing just 100 bits there and going, this minute, Squic, we have a question. And thank you all for the stream. Good question. And then we have giant no spray bottle.
Yes. Okay, I think we're
and my feed might be fucked. Proceed.
Okay.
But not like the toaster.
All right, Erica sent us these. Red, I'm going to have to ask you to tell me what these are. I know they're Bloodborne. I don't. Bloodborne is the FromSoft game I know least about.
Yep. It is, it sort of marketed itself as, yes, you're going to fight werewolves in Victorian Prague, except, psych, it's really Cthulhu. And it's really, really good. It is very, very, very good. And I have enjoyed watching various people play through it and have experiences. And it has some very interesting enemies in it, of which this is one. And it is painted correctly. This is the correct colours for the enemy from the game. And I know Erica's been working on the minis because they made a board game version of it, which incidentally is really good. Squic has played it. Yeah. We play it usually every winter, if not more often, in our household.
Oh yeah, that was the one where we had one match that was just like, wow, I'm applying my testicles directly to the cheese grater. And the next one where it's like, what if I suplexed Cthulhu and gave them a 20-minute noogie?
Okay, so this is listed as the church servant. So
well, they got the expression somebody...
These minis are from the board game, and they are painted to match the video game.
Yeah, their facial expression is definitely, I have rocks in my shoe, but it will take 20 minutes to take it off, and I will just
I have rocks in my shoe, and I'm going to make it your problem.
Yes.
With this lantern and big stick, what I found.
Yes.
Correct.
And also, if you find yourself looking for relatively inexpensive minis to buy new, at least my local store has the Dark Souls board game pieces, and shockingly, at least at this store, not expensive. Some of the packs are under $5 a model.
Well. That's nice. Yeah, the Dark Souls board game is also good, but the Bloodborne one I find is even better. But both are very good and very fun.
So how long until we have the Elden Ring game?
I don't know, but I would certainly, if it follows the trend of what they've done with previous ones, I would be interested.
This is some nature of a beast patient, I think, or...
Yes, so this is somebody who has been treated with the old blood, and unfortunately, there has some side effects. And side effects may vary, as you'll see in the following characters.
Yeah, as you can see, we have another one. Like, basically, this is the one that took their cape off at the door, and they put it in the cloakroom.
Very polite.
Very
dapper.
And this one didn't. They left it on.
Yeah, and fighting that thing is just, oh my god.
I mean, they're wearing it like a hat.
Female beast patients are in yellow, the males are not.
Why do we need to know? Are they going to be fucking?
Yeah.
Look, people who get into FromSoft game lore get passionate about it.
Long as they're having a good time.
Let's see. Yes, so, Eric, thank you for sending those in. These look good.
They are very accurate to the characters from the video.
They look upsettingly meaty.
I will ask on the patients here, and maybe I asked this question last week. Was this contrast paint, or was this are these washes over it? I feel like they could probably benefit from a matte varnish over the top to bring some of that shine down, but they look good.
Zumberge, why have you made me read this with my own eyes? I processed that series of words, and my brain now has to live with that. A memory burned forever twixt the wrinkles for long-term storage until it is next purged, as they have taken this opportunity to say, and I quote, "Corked up hunter boy, bussin' it down, Yarnum style, with a little bit of insight. Is he goated with the old blood?"
Yes.
Okay, so Mini Hulk has sent us this because Mini Hulk has decided the best way to win the Ox Talent Show is to cheat just a little bit. And that is by stacking up various talents here. So Hulk has sent us both the model he made of the Highlander that he painted. So, yeah, just stacking them up there. Just building layers on layers.
That sounds perfectly reasonable.
It does. And it's a pretty good claymore up here, too. Now...
Question?
Yes?
Hell yeah. End of question.
Excellent.
Good job.
You know, we'll get you there at some point, Mini Hulk, but we could probably get you set up with some cloth simulations to give him a kilt.
Hey, Perry, you know what looks like cloth?
Seems perfectly reasonable. And I have at no point drawn mechs in kilts. That has never happened. You can prove
You've
nothing.
never made a Highlander in a kilt. Not once.
Nope.
I mean, that's true. Normally you
It's
draw them
technically
naked.
true, because the one I drew in a kilt was not a Highlander.
Oh, it was an Atlas? I remember the image.
Pretty Princess Urban Mech.
Squic, did you see the conversation with Ether and I where I sent him a thing?
I have seen the vehicle. I can only describe it as the cursed shipper's nightmare of Choo Choo Charles writ large.
It's a weird way to say it's fucking cool.
This mech sucks as an attack.
Here you go, chat. This is what I had.
Oh, excellent. I think you have been party to things I've been seeing in other servers.
The walk cycle is very Metal Slug.
People in here are saying it's a Carbon mech. Guys, it's Kirby.
Yep. Mini Hulk has it right.
Oh, I had to parse that, and then... God, why do you all hate the language centers of my brain? It's like they have impacted you personally in some way.
I'm going to be talking to a gentleman tomorrow who's very much on the same page as you.
Okay, the Right Reverend Jimmy has sent us a few things here, like this dervish with Diggs in the back. I don't think we looked at this last week, but Diggs is back there. Hi, Diggs.
Diggs is back there.
Hello, Diggs. I hope Diggs is having a good day.
I like the basing on this.
It is very snowy. It's very snowy. And it's pretty close to Lyran Royal Guard. I think some of the torso would need to be in that white stripe to get it there, but it's very nice. The dervish wears a missile bra. A lot of things wear a missile bra in this game. The archer wears a missile
series
bra.
of words.
Look, I will be honest with you. If I had the option for bras that came with missiles that I could just fire at people I don't like, I would be wearing a missile bra.
Are you just
just
describing Tank Girl's outfit?
No, I think she's
No
describing that one dude from G.I. Joe.
Missile tits?
I guess those were technically ass missiles.
Does the archer
Look,
have
they
a
were voice
missile wife
activated.
beater?
Every time he shouted bang, like there was another set of missiles for some fucking reason. No more questions. Missile bra go.
We then have the Argus, one of the mechs of all time. The Argus is fine. I stand by the Argus is perhaps the least inspired visual design of a mech in this game. Because there are some mechs that are fucking terrible. There are some mechs that are fucking great. And the Argus exists.
Okay, we can fix it,
has
though. Sorry, go
the
ahead.
weirdest shape language.
Mm-hmm.
It does, but that is where its power lies. Swap the cockpit and the missile launcher, and you're done. Like, why is it like that? Fuck, I don't know, man. They've made them for 300 years. No more questions.
The Millennium Falcon.
Wait,
mech. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with the Argus.
No.
There's just nothing terribly right with it either. It's a good paint
Okay, hear
job,
me
by
out.
the way. I want to throw that out there. This came out of the
paint
Davian
job,
Cavalry
right.
Lance.
Yeah, like the paint job, it leans hard into that stripe as its party piece, and it works. But hear me out.
Davian tracksuit, boys.
You take that Argus, right? You swap the cockpit into where the arm is, and then you mirror it. And then you have a quad mech, but it's 4 legs abreast.
So it has udders?
Look, man, I'm not trying to get the mech milk. I'm just saying, like, legally it's a quad mech. It's just that it has 4 legs all in a line.
Oh god, I'm being told to look at Discord. What have you lot?
The stripes are good. I want to make that point where I'm saying, oh yes, the paint
it's
is
wearing
very good.
like dress
The
pants.
It's the Davian tracksuit, man.
Okay.
But the stripes
yes,
are
laser
good.
tits. The
Wait,
alien action
no, are
game
we-
by Beeple, the makers of Corn.
No, that sounds like a dive bar band. It's Laser Tits and the Mechie Milkers.
You know, it's been a while since I've said big mechie milkers, hasn't it?
I do
nope.
have Lady
Roughly
Gazonga
20
Boom
seconds.
Tits on the list for this year.
Big mechie milkers. At least they're not hunch nuts.
I
It can
could
be
give
both.
it hunch nuts. I'm not going to assume it's gender.
Yeah, man, it's BattleTech. You can put anything anywhere.
I can put hunch nuts on anything I damn well please.
Yeah, it's like Cyberpunk with Mr. Stud. Like, you can just slap those on
Look,
there.
Learning to draw or do any creative thing is just amazing. You can do anything you want and literally nobody can stop you. It's great.
This is a threat.
I didn't show
Yes.
off. Did I show off my os tacos last week? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. We should take a look at that, but first I want to say nice things about this, because carrying that stripe with that level of consistency when the torso is twisted, so you don't have like a clean mechanical line to bring them together, but visually they still work as one line, is non-trivial.
It's true.
Also, steady as fuck line work. Very good.
It is. It is good. I can tell you that just from having done it a bunch, like especially with white, just like you fuck it up a little bit. It's a real pain in the ass to fix that.
No, why have you clipped this? Nothing has ever been my fault.
No, it's chat's fault. That's the way
Yes,
this
I
works.
do blame chat.
If chat wasn't
everything
here, we wouldn't be here, and if we weren't here, then the thing couldn't have been said. So it's chat's fault.
That's it. That's how it works.
That sounds reasonable.
I don't think anything we've ever said is
Jimmy,
reasonable.
you did amazing, especially as you're painting straight lines over non-flat surfaces, and as Squic said, the torso twist as well, having to actually use your brain of, okay, where should this be? You did really well. You did really
People
really
that watch this show have a brain?
some of them, yeah.
Huh.
It is the scalular crumple zone, and it is classy.
No, I'm not
I
sure
use it
about
to
that.
store snacks.
And then, of course, we have Grimos, who apparently is just having a breakdown, which is also fine and very
Listen,
normal.
I don't
for
even
this
know what
stream.
I've done to Grimos this time, aside from big mechie milkers. I think that got him a little bit.
When I
I'm
do
trying to
Lady
find os
Gazonga
tacos, and it's evading
Boom
me.
Tits, it's going to be fluid guns. I cannot be stopped.
Plasma cannon.
What a terrible day to have ears.
Check out these naval PPCs.
And you say that just as I get this thing pulled up. There it is.
It's a 3-barrel.
I like the camo on these and the basing, as apparently it is now a meme. Whenever I mention grass on basing, that they used flocking as opposed to static grass, so it feels more in scale. There's the thing. Somebody can put it on the bingo card.
And Christmassy.
What?
We have a bingo card? What's the prize?
One bingo.
Squic Sanity?
I see. He has that?
Not anymore. Somebody won that bingo game.
So I'm just going to say I appreciate the basing not feeling beholden to the scale. So, like, these things don't... The vehicles being bigger than the base feels correct in this scale. It gives them that looming presence that, honestly, I think heavy tanks need.
Well, here's the other thing I don't think people consider enough. Tanks aren't small. Like, tanks in aerospace, they are big vehicles. And, like, a helicopter is a big fucking thing. And it should be bigger than the base. Like, when I did the King Stallion and the naval helicopters, both of those should be roughly the height of a mech, like in length. They're big fucking things.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It definitely gives them more presence and gravitas, and those are good things.
Mass gives gravity. This has been helpful. I promise.
The bingo
You think
prize
we
is
could
having
add-
Jim visit you at home. I mean, that's fine. I like Jim. I don't know why people have such an issue with Jim. He's fine.
No. Oh, here it is. I don't know if I showed this off last week, but there you go. There's the Ostaco bunker.
Hey, Ostacos.
Yes.
Ostacos.
I still am of the opinion that you should give the building angry eyebrows.
Para, I have experienced the thought.
Did it hurt? Cookie, it is not an awesome, it's an awestruck. Low-hanging fruit joke is low.
So hear me out.
Okay.
In keeping with the Ost line, the Ost taco should be a calzone. Just a sealed unit.
Say that all again, because something didn't process.
So, the entire Ost line is basically, we took an egg and we gave it some legs and some arms and maybe a gun if you're lucky, but not if it's a scout, right? So, their entire design philosophy of what if this product was round? So, we start with the taco, and by applying round to taco, we arrive at calzone. Unless it's a ravioli.
No. We arrive at empanada.
Oh, okay, no, you're right. I'm down for empanada.
Chat, who's getting Squic and empanada? Okay, what
He'll
else?
forget
do I-
it's
Welcome to
there.
the Ostinata, or the
That is a
Ostinatorium? Cat.
I'm confused. Cat isn't in my folder. Where the fuck did... Oh, no, UNC sent us this. This is the Kitty Committee cat card. So that's Harpo, and
Cat.
this is Kitty. Whenever a fight occurs in this room, gain Kitty.
Cat.
Gain some Kitty, guys.
Cat.
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 Beautiful cat.
Cat.
And,
I wish to bother this creature.
Samurai has also sent us Optimus Prime with his axe question mark?
Topless robot.
Topless.
Okay,
Well-
so that... Yeah, that was a thing. For some goddamn reason.
Yes.
But yeah, check out Prime's, like, uniboob of leadership.
Prime watches while you
He's now
masturbate.
staring into my soul. It should feel like I'm being judged, but I don't.
Prime died for your sins.
So the
and
way-
he's very disappointed
In that
in you.
specific cropping setup,
This one? This
in
one
that
right here?
zoom, like, yeah, go back in, and yeah, right there. The line above the mouth plate just looks like a mouth doing the flat lip thing. It's just, like, I am being judged by a robot right now,
Frog face Prime.
which is like, yeah.
Judgment only works if you feel guilty about things. So the trick is to just not feel guilty about
There you
things.
go.
I think they're judging me harder for that. But no, that with the Matrix of Leadership is a really nice touch in there. Is this a set as is, or is this a custom build? Because either way, ballin'. Okay, no! Now the future's gonna know we said things.
I think I've just about managed to avoid being quoted so far tonight, which is wonderful.
Oh,
Everything can be
I'm
blamed
sure
on all of
we'll
you.
get there. We'll get there. Okay, I think we're into shit that I did this week, which is not a long list considering the fucking week I've had. Which
That's
is
fair.
2 minis that came from Brotherwise Games that were based... Brotherwise Games has the licensing to make miniatures and STLs, at least designs for the miniatures, for the Cosmere RPG, which the Cosmere is Brandon Sanderson's combined universe. Big giant books, big giant settings, whatever. And the first books are all based out of the Way of Kings continuity setting. So this is one of those, and I was really happy with the color contrast in this one. And frankly, I'm starting to get better at non-metallic metal on the swords, so I was happy with that.
With that pose, I can only assume they're about to do the Link, like, gardening circle strafe sword apocalypse. Yeah, that one. Like, if I add more words, you will know the maneuver.
Yeah,
And then
I have a
I added
friend
more
who
words.
speaks fluent Willian, and now it's science all I'm hearing in my head.
I'm sorry, what?
I have a friend who speaks fluent Link, and yeah.
Ja! Ja! Ja!
Well,
Dang, man. Dang old Link, man. Dang old Hyrule, man. Just on up in there to dang old Ganon. Oh, Lord. And frankly, I didn't realize it until after I was done here. This is very Breath of the Wild coded with the colors. So,
Para,
uh-oh.
I have
Dino
read
Princess
something in
Way.
chat, and it has inspired me.
There was a second post for this. I'm happier with the sword on this one. Oh dear, what?
So hear me out. We fire up the very good and accurate model painting game, and I will paint a thing, and then you have to use the same colors, but do it, but not shit.
I don't have Surface of the Sun Glow paint, Squick.
We might have to establish some ground rules.
Oh, shit. That might be a thing we have to do.
Please do not give Night Owl another aneurysm.
Or Grimace.
We
Or
only
Grimace.
summoned the darkness the one
The
time.
void. The void hungers.
Oh, Para,
What?
hear me out. Okay, so with the first one, where she's like doing the big swing, just get another mini, but it's pottery that's getting its ass kicked.
Oh, well, I'm sure I could find like an Elden Ring miniature for that. Right, Red?
Yes, you need one of the jars. Yep, you need one of the jar people just like falling over or something. It would be fabulous.
For someone that's never played any of these fucking games, I know too much about it. It's kind of the same fucking thing with me and Warhammer. I don't play 40K. I've played one game of 40K in my life. I know way too much about fucking 40K. Which, if anyone's paying attention to the tags, they'll notice I actually put Warhammer mini painting in the tags this week because I was thinking about it, and Diggs told me, I said this last week, Diggs said something that they keep sending us game keys, and last year they sent Stormcast Eternal miniatures that I'm told Gummy is working on painting, and, I don't know, maybe they'll send some miniatures again. Who fucking knows?
I wonder what they sent Diggs after Aloe did multiple streams with "I need an e-girl to peg me" as a tag.
I don't think they pay close enough attention, and that's probably good on them.
I can only assume gamer subs.
Probably.
Gamer subs.
Gamer subs. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
Oh, I got a thing.
They sent him some waifu cups.
I got a thing this week. Let's see if we can actually show it off. There's no way I can show off how this works on camera because it's a pain in the ass to make camera focus on things. I got this. Ooh. Nobody knows what this is.
Nope. It's pretty.
Red, it's a file.
Oh, okay.
It's a glass file.
Okay.
And I was watching a YouTuber this week who is Lila Mev. I like her videos well enough. I won't say anything judgmental about any streamer that I have, a streamer or YouTuber I have on here, because maybe at some point I can talk somebody aside from Brent into coming on. I've been trying to get Ninja on for like 6 months, and I can't get a response. So, meh. But
Brent, we still think you're cool.
Brent is fucking cool. And I won't ask Brent to get me a reference because that's a dick move in my book. It's kind of like asking Crow about talking to Tex because people are people. Treat people as people, not methods of, access.
Crow is also like fucking ballin'.
Yes.
Highly recommended. Cool dude.
Yeah. Crow is very lovely and has been extremely beneficial to my art journey so far, and as have many people in the Legion.
Okay, so let me go ahead and address why I have the glass file. So,
yes, why has?
So with miniatures, a lot of times I'll use needle files, which are metal files, or I'll use flexible sanding sticks or any of a number of things like that. The glass files work on a fundamentally different concept where it's not just abrasive rubbing shit off. These actually have edges on them, and they are oriented in one direction. If you file in both directions, you will actually ruin the file, which some people would say that's a design flaw, and other people would say use your tools right. If you drop this,
you could stab the fuck out of a vampire with that, and they'd never be able to see it.
It would have to be a mirrored glass file.
I mean, this is
it looks pretty mirrored
shiny,
from here,
but
it is pretty shiny. But I can still see it. And
This-
I'm going to call myself an authority.
This cuts rather than abrades. And
That's called a knife, my dude.
Well, this is lots of very tiny knives arrayed on a plane.
Oh, it's a tattoo gun. Okay.
Yeah. I think a tattoo gun is needles. But anyway.
It's still getting stabbed.
It leaves, like, whenever you rub this across a surface. And, guys, if you go out and be like, Parallax said needle or glass file, good. I'm going to go get glass file. Be aware, use this in one direction, like on the push stroke, and not in both directions, because that will also ruin the file. These are delicate precision instruments. If you drop it, it'll break. If you fuck around, you will find out with these things. But they leave a mirror finish when you're done with them. It's pretty
Crossbones was
remarkable.
saying that glass files polish, which sounds awesome.
They do actually remove material, and it's much more akin to, polishing than it is sanding. So, yeah. But it works, and it's kind of remarkable. Tiny echo of parallax from somewhere. I don't know where that's coming from.
I'm looking at Discord, and neither Squic or I are lighting up when you're talking, so I have no idea.
My infinite ambience is back. I don't know. Maybe that's coming through my headphones into my microphone. Maybe my gain is too high.
I don't know. I am getting some Discord audio artifacting from you, but
Discord,
no more than normal.
Discord dumb. Okay, so what are we going to paint this week? I got a couple of things.
No more talking. I paint your hands.
Okay. I'm not going to put paint on my hands. That's dumb. I also did this.
Mr. Tomzak is also saying glass files worth it. And yes, Mr. Tomzak would do wonderful work on Sundays when he came over to visit us while we were still in Florida. And I miss those Sundays very much.
So, you get a very strong... It's got to be whenever I've got my headphones like close to my microphone and I'm looking at the screen. Like I'm doing it right now. Is it coming through, chat? Anyway, also, I was inspired to do something. Slight reverb. It's got to be that.
Mm-hmm. Elaborate.
So, this is... I'm currently... I should release it. Like, I'm right on the verge of releasing it. I've got the variants and all that shit. I made an Ostrock a couple of years ago to put on my cults page. I have very recently rebuilt that Ostrock almost from the ground up. I kept the legs and the upper arms. Everything else I rebuilt entirely. So I'm going to repost that. I'm going to update the listing. If you already bought it, you're going to get it. Whatever. That's not the reason I'm talking about it. I ran it off an FDM. So, him a 5-inch boy now.
Yeah. Mini Hulk Mech wishes to inform you, Big Mech.
Big Mech. Mech Big. So there's a reason I'm bringing this up. There is a YouTuber that goes by, his name is Guy. He is British, and his channel is Midwinter Minis. I don't follow him super closely. That's mostly down to a personal history thing. There was something that happened a while ago. I'm not going to get into it. That's not pertinent to the conversation. Well, a Legion member who I am deeply envious of. I need you to understand that. I am deeply envious of this. And I congratulated her several times already. Locust Labs featured on this channel. Locust supplied a Marauder to Midwinter, to Guy, so that he could print a Marauder at 28mm scale for an eventual Battletech / Warhammer game where he's statting out Battletech stuff. He already has an Atlas at 28mm scale. He got Locust's Marauder. I've talked with her about this. She's building 2 more mechs for FDM printing on this. Deeply fucking envious. If you catch Midwinter's latest YouTube video, you will see Locust Labs Marauder in the video printed at 28mm scale. No, we are Legion. We are very much like fucking, we're demons. Get over it. But yeah, guy made a Marauder, and it's Locust Marauder, and she's going to make 2 more for him. And I know what they are, but I'm not going to tell you what they are, probably.
Oh, I bet they're robots.
They are robots. They're going to make, Locust is going to make a medium and a light, because we already have an assault and a heavy, and I'm not going to tell you what they are, but the Echo's back? Damn it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. In any event, go check that out and support Locust because it's cool, and I'm very, very jealous. And
yeah, they're getting like the stadium echo from you.
Why?
But intermittently. That's weird.
Weird. Okay, I'm going to stop looking at my monitor and then just have the microphone in front of my face, and hope that doesn't do it. Okay, so that's why I printed this thing in FDM. As it turns out, a big round fucking egg of a mech is the worst thing to try to print in 0.2 millimeter FDM, because layer lines aren't your friend.
That's true, but there are techniques to hide the crimes.
Yes. Like
Do not boof the toaster, echo or not. Don't boof the microphone. Do not anatomize the broadcast equipment.
I think we can sum this up in a much shorter sentence. Do not boof.
I mean, if you're into it, go for it. That's not my problem.
Well, no, because we have to clarify. Because there is an unfortunate collision of terms.
By the way, I have turned down my gain. I hope that does it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway, let's paint something.
Do not Billy Mays the boofing toaster.
Oh, look, I put my light right in the way of the camera. I'm really quite something tonight.
Nice.
Good job. Amazing.
This has the same vibes as like somebody recording book on tape, and it's just the 8 hours of breathing and flipping the pages and the very end is just out loud.
I saw a YouTube short the other day where someone was talking about voice acting and sound quality, and somebody pointed out at some point, there's a guy out there that got paid for a voice acting role to be at the beginning and end of every audiobook that you get from Audible. And it's just the worst fucking quality sound every fucking time. And I love it.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. They probably did not pay that guy.
This is Audible.
But I know exactly let me see if I twist all of my knobs.
Audible, thank you for listening to this fucking...
We're gonna need
Would you like a kind of heartfelt sad about a voice line that outlasted its time, but for a very good and kind of sad reason?
Yes. While I try to figure out what the fuck is going on with my echo. Let's see what I can do.
Okay. So I'm sure people are familiar with the fact that the London Underground exists, and you're probably familiar with the whole mind the gap. Mind the gap. Exactly. That you can get T-shirts with that printed on it because you don't want people to
Samurai,
have an accident, and of course you need to let people know
boof the gap.
That's called butt crack, para.
Hey,
and you're also not going to want
something. Is the sound better now? Let me know.
We'll see what chat has to say.
Yes, Lady Red.
Okay, so you've got the whole mind the gap speech. You also have the this is this station, you are on this line, because you've got multiple different lines running around London. The next station will be, the next train will arrive in, etc, etc, etc. Well, one of the stations, they had this sort of modernized as time goes on, and then they eventually went over to sort of a one voice for all stations kind of thing. But there was one station that still had an older gentleman's voice playing an older recording that had been, going on for years and hadn't been modernized to catch up with everything else. And there was a reason for that.
Yeah.
The widow of the gentleman who recorded that line had asked for it to remain, and it remained, and they continued playing it because it was one of the last recordings she had of her husband, and she travelled that line regularly. So they kept his recording for the duration of her lifetime, which is really sweet and kind of sad.
Para, that ladybug got like extra ass clappers.
Yeah.
He got his wings out.
Wings not back in.
Oh.
But somebody redeemed a pet, so I gave it a pet.
Okay, very good.
Excellent.
Oh, it fell on my paint palette. This is not where you belong.
But moisture. That's very realistic.
Okay. Okay.
Practically moves right off the screen. Lady Red, your wholesome story has derailed whatever deranged thing I was going to say.
Oh, thank God. You're welcome, chat. I helped.
This is a direwolf from Woke. Buy it. It's cool.
Para, I want that mech to have a cowboy hat.
I don't have a cowboy hat printed.
That's cool. I don't know where you can put it on there.
Fucking printed. I do in fact have files for it because I fucking made
King crab and a sombrero.
Did I not just show you os tacos? I already made a sombrero.
Oh, right. That's twisting the knobs. That's what I was going to do. Let me see if...
I might have a
I haven't
request
seen
parallel.
anyone complain since I did a thing, so I think maybe I fixed it.
Para, can I shitpost an audio?
Yes. Very quickly, Mini Hulk has dropped a link to Locust's thing on Midwinter Minis, and I'm still jealous. Nobody's ever asked me for anything I've done. Grumble. Oh! I also have a thing to talk about this week a little bit. I have to get where I can use it, but Station Management was nice enough to buy me a thing. Mad Ducks, shut up. Now I'm super quiet. Fucking, is this that?
Okay, cool. While you fix that, I'm going to see if I can ear blast everyone. Ready?
Oh, God. Sure.
On hopes you have enjoyed this presentation.
No, that was too high quality.
Even more.
Do the thing. Do the thing. There's no way this is going to focus on something this... Holy shit.
Audible hopes you have enjoyed this audio presentation.
Would the Black Mesa transit system kindly fuck right off?
Please remember, the train.
He's breaking up pretty bad for me on my end. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, that it is a transit station, Tannoy. that tracks.
So,
don't worry, Para. I captured it for you. You have it for later.
You peeked the fuck out hard, bro.
Discord announced I'm not allowed to do whatever that was.
Oh, thank you, Cookie, for adding the quote to the Black Mesa transit station. Kindly fuck right off. Thank you. I haven't gotten a quote in a bit. 5 minutes to usher in.
That's pretty good.
So I don't know if you can see this in chat. I think I actually got it to focus on it. This is the brush.
Squic, you did.
Can you see the
Series
brush?
7.
Does it have the brand on it that you can read?
Windsor and Newton.
Red, do you know anything about those brushes? They're very British
I
brushes.
don't. I am not a physical media person, so I am, alas, completely uncultured and do not know things that I probably should.
Well,
I'm very
How
sorry.
does it taste?
Not. They don't taste like much, as it turns out. These are.
Tell us about the fancy brush.
Okay, this is.
Yes.
I have one Winsor Newton brush, guys. I need you to understand something. I'm not telling you to go out and buy one of these. They are fucking expensive. There's a reason Diggs bought it for me, and I didn't buy it. This brush, this is a number 2 brush, because I don't. With the point on this, I think I said this last week. Size doesn't matter. The sharpness of the point matters. And then I think Gummy laughed.
It's a number 2 brush because it is the shit.
It is a number 2. Thank you, Squic. It has a big belly, so it holds lots of paint. It has a very sharp point. It works for lots of things. So, the Winsor & Newton brushes, well, Red will know what this means, I think. Hey, Red, Winsor & Newton, these are technically watercolor brushes, hold the royal warrant for watercolor brushes.
Oh, so no wonder Cookie Mama is saying that these are the Rolex of brushes.
Would you like to explain to the audience
So
what it means?
It's basically sort of a quality level thing, where it's like, yes, this is literally the standard where royalty will say that is some good shit.
It is the standard where it says if there is somebody that is using watercolor in the royal family, they're using these.
Yes.
So.
Oh, so it's like a NASCAR sticker.
Yeah, except like snooty. Let's see. Squic, what deranged fucking colors do you want this direwolf from Wolk to be? Wolk made this, W-O-L-K, for the record.
It's a good thing you're asking Squic and not me.
Yeah, because you'll say black
so
and red.
while I'm normally...
Nope.
No.
While I'm normally partial to like the safety yellow and red, I kind of want to see this done in like desert tan.
Here.
Never mind, it's Ladybug themed now.
Fuck!
Oh, no, I understand.
I guess
you said black and red.
Black and red. I didn't even have to say it.
Yeah.
I was going to make you Mr. Blobby it.
No!
Okay, so this is what we're doing. It's a fucking... Mini Hulk, I guess you better go ahead and tell Wolk I'm making his brand new direwolf a fucking ladybug. Here we go.
Wait.
No, hear me out.
Yeah,
What?
but we can combine them. It could be that it has like a very nice tan, well-worn desert coat and ladybug pants.
Lady Red, can you explain how Usher Ain't works?
I mean, I can.
Please do.
I presume you would like me to.
Please do.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not played Usher Ain't before, in a few minutes' time, there is going to be a prediction up where you will get to choose whether you think a chosen quote will be us or whether it ain't. So you'll be choosing, do you think the quote will come from somebody who appears on this esteemed show on a regular basis, or do you believe it will be a quote that comes from somebody from one of our other excellent streams? And the quote will be chosen from our database at random, and usually it ain't, because there's a hell of a lot of streamers on this channel, so normally it's ain't, but sometimes it's us, and you could win a lot of goob. Also, there is a goob hole.
Look, I just talk at people. It's not my fault.
You just need to throw your cash away. That's fine too.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, because goob is important, and there may or may not be a goob drive happening after a certain thing happens at the end of this week. Not yet, but there will be in the near future. So.
Dun dun.
I don't know what's happening at the end of this week. I'm apparently out of the loop. Oh,
are you prepared for your isopod?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you know about one of them.
There's more than one.
Cool. I don't know a fucking thing. I'm just happy to be here.
Yes, yeah. I'm not going to be as busy this year. And then 2026 starts, and I'm like, aha, I am even busier than the end of last year. Fabulous.
What if I made myself busy? That's
Some of it is
right?
that, admittedly. Some of it is that, yes. Oh, I have an entire book to write next month, which, incidentally, I need to talk to you about whether you'd be willing to do me a favor for your April the 2nd stream.
Are you talking to me, I assume?
Yes, I'd like to do something really stupid.
Oh, I'm all on board.
You are speaking the correct language.
Yeah, let's do some dumb shit. Guys, put it down in your calendars, dumb shit.
Yes.
We're going to pet so many dogs.
Goop does allow you to mandate pets and stretches and eye breaks and all sorts of things. These people get a lot of pets from this channel.
Chat, for the record, I do not know where the ladybug is right now. Oh, I see it. Never mind. It's on my Ogren Commissar.
That seems like a good place for it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not unhappy from what I can tell.
I mean, currently, Ladybug Donation Drive has like 24% of the goob.
Now save that up
Chat
for
loves
Sunday.
the Ladybug, and they are correct.
Save that up for
they
Sunday
do.
so that you can make your bids on WBPLW, where shit
Yeah.
happens, ?
Yes, even the hosts never know what the hell's going to happen because Fire Pro Wrestling World is an eldritch entity and it just does what it wants.
It's true.
Yeah.
Squic helped host that last week.
God, I felt so underprepared for that. I'm delighted I was able to be on there, but the whole time it was just like, okay, I don't know how to commentate any of this, but I can be a belligerent gremlin.
It was fabulous. You did fine.
You are a remarkable gremlin. You're the best
It was much
gremlin
fun.
I've never fed after midnight.
Oh, we got quote number 12100. Oh no, I have a bad case of the moisties. Ooh, I loathe having had to say that.
Can you say it as the Black Mesa Transit System for me?
Sure, let's blow out Discord again.
Oh no, I have a bad case of the moisties.
For the record, that is fucking uncanny.
I did not record that one.
For the automated fucking Black Mesa system, PA system voice. That is fucking remarkable and uncanny, and we need to keep that one so that you can say robotic things in robotic ways. Oh, I found the gray.
All right, fine. Let me
have a pup
figure out how to
date.
say
I
it.
have the
we have a pup
silliest
date,
pup
guys.
date.
Everybody
Yes.
put your shit down. We have a pup date.
So while you guys were dealing with us or ain't, I could hear crying behind me. So, I muted and went to see what was happening and turned around to see what was happening. And Ceres was crying, like sad crying, I am in distress, poor beagle noise. And then Anka started yelling. So I turned around to see what's going on. Ceres had buried herself so tightly under the freshly laundered blankets on the couch, she was stuck. Yes, the freshly laundered blankets on the couch. And she was stuck. She could not get out. She could not figure it out. And she was very, very, very sad. And Anka was busily shouting at her like, oh no, mother, what do? So Aiden has freed her. And now Anka is very fastidiously checking her mother is okay. My dogs are idiots.
I feel like there was one word too many in there. You could have just said dogs are idiots. It would have come across
Yes. Yeah,
just
but
fine.
they're so good though.
Bella is remarkable and never has a thought crossed her mind.
Yeah, unfortunately with beagles, thoughts cross their minds all the time, and mostly those thoughts are crime.
But at least they're different crimes. I feel like with beagles, it's more of an air hockey table where the thoughts are bouncing around at tremendous speed but are unlikely to lead to victory.
It's absolutely, that is Anka's brain, if nothing else, because she is just so excited about the concept of existence. And yeah, her thoughts just ricochet all over the place. Very excited. Very dumb.
Relatable. Okay, so we also have a request for, hey, Parrot, can I blow out everyone's ears again with the Black Mesa bullshit?
Yeah. I like how he cleared his throat before he did this. It's an artistic touch.
Safety and the safety of others do not ooh resonant chamber.
At some
reasonable.
point, at some point, I need you to record that and send it to me because it didn't quite come through well enough to quote it. But
Okay, one moment.
Just gonna say it again.
Ha!
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
For your safety and the safety of others, do not ooh crystal resonance chamber.
Thank you.
Okay, so
That
that's
is the
recorded to
one
the thing
thing
again.
Abiotic Factor is missing is the trams once you get them up and running again, saying weird things to you as you travel.
Yeah, I was going to say,
They
for
should patch
those
that
of you that aren't paying attention on Wednesday nights, right now Lady Red and Aiden are contributing to Aloe's Abiotic Factor stream.
We do science, and sometimes we don't even die.
I mean, that's
sometimes we do die.
science question mark.
Look, if you need a
himself
base
last night.
renovation, I know a couple of dudes who currently have the record for like fanciest fucking toilet zone.
It's true.
I have seen your fancy toilet, and I think it helped to inspire
Good.
some of the design at the current base that I was not actually part of. Aloe and Granite did that by themselves while I was off doing other things.
You guys were facing a big fucking boy last night, weren't you?
Yes, we found the Tarrasque, and I kept walking closer and closer and closer to see what he would do, and he got mad. Yeah. He got very mad, and then I buggered off and let the boys do actually killing it. It was great. So I pissed it off. Now I'm leaving.
I think I died a few times to it. He was a hell of a
That's just science.
It is.
That's
it
how
is.
science
As
works.
long as we write it down. As long as we write it down, it's science.
As long as you write it down,
like,
death is science.
Yes.
It's like, wow, that guy looks pissed. I'm poke him with a stick and run. Science.
I didn't even do that. I just walked in front of him until he yelled at me.
I'm walking
from the science team.
Wednesdays are a fun time. They are a very, very fun time.
What else do you do on this channel? I say as though the... How many people do we have on here right now? 58 people.
Normal amount.
Low night. 58 people tonight are don't
we'll hire a little bit earlier on, but I do writing nonsense and talk about silly stuff. I do have a little bit of a special stream happening tomorrow, so long as no wrench jumps in the works in the morning.
Ooh, what's special? Do we get to know now?
I can happily tell you now. I mentioned it yesterday as well while I was running around with Aloe. I should have in part of the stream tomorrow Mike from Mage Hand Press coming on to talk to us about Blood on the Lens and his creative process, which will be pretty cool. He's going to come along and have a chat with us.
If I can make time for that, I'm going to have to listen to that. I always love it. We can, actually interview people that are, from real things. That's why I got so excited when I had, Eldon is Legion. I get that. But I was real happy when I had Eldon on. And then when I had Brent on, that was fucking amazing. Hey, actually, chat. Is there anybody in the YouTube or whatever space of miniature painting you'd like me to try to approach to have on? Because, I don't have fucking any clout. It's basically a crapshoot on whether or not I can get somebody or not. But, is there anybody you'd like me to try with? Because I've tried Ninja on a few times. I haven't gotten anywhere. I've thought about a couple of others that maybe I'd have better luck with, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Lady Red, I'm sure you watch all the YouTube miniature painting people. He said, knowing that was bullshit.
Alas, I do not. Cookie is suggesting Thunderhead Studios.
I could probably get Thunderhead. Guys, if you get the opportunity to buy some Hextech terrain, that's Thunderhead. I could, you know what? I could probably talk to Thunderhead. I could probably do that. He's approachable. I've talked with him before.
Speaking of terrain, Black Magic Craft has been fun.
I haven't watched Black Magic Craft in a while. What's he been up to? Oh, I'll say this. Digiman's going to bed. How dare you?
Have good sleep, though.
Yes.
No, have terrible sleep.
Use the sleep threateningly.
Digiman, Aiden says go fuck yourself. What's he been up to lately? I haven't watched him in a hot minute.
I also have not. I've been watching a couple of the older, here's how to do a ruined buildingscape. Here's, I don't play any mini war games. I just love the world building, and I like watching people make cool stuff.
Yeah, that's fucking me. That's me. This is why it's something.
Says
Uncle
and
Adam,
literally painting
Brenna Wolf, you
things.
want me to try to get Uncle Adam of Tabletop Minions? I will see if I can figure out a way to reach out to him. I hadn't considered. I am intimidated as fuck at the idea of reaching out to someone immediately adjacent to Adam, because that means like Vincey V is someone that works with him very closely on developing games, and Vince Venturella is on the Mount fucking Everest of miniature painters, and I'm terrified of that. Like, I will never be on that fucking level.
So, not quite the same type of miniatures, but Night Shift has some amazing tank modeling.
Night Shift does scale models, so I am familiar with Night
It's
Shift. He has
smaller than the real thing, so it's a mini. Legally, it's correct.
Legally, it is smaller than real things, yes. I'm actually interested in trying to approach Uncle Adam. Mini Hulk has said Vincey V is a wealth of knowledge on miniature painting. Yes, that's why I'm fucking terrified of asking him. Okay, I got to take a minute here to stop and say something. Mini Hulk, I am much better at painting than I was a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago. I have been working on this with some diligence now since about 2019, I'm going to say, maybe 18. I don't remember when I ordered my first 3D printer, but that was when I really put it into high gear. I feel like I'm pretty good now, and it's taken me 7 years.
Tara?
What?
I have a terrible suggestion.
Uh-oh.
We try and get technology connections on, and you can paint a combination of Christmas lights and an air conditioner.
Can I make them brown? Because I'm led to understand that brown is his favorite color and also does not exist. Or, I'm sorry, orange does not exist, because orange is brown with context.
Yes, and he's correct.
Lady Red, tell me about the color orange.
Pained artist noises. If you're going to go down that route, technically it should be the other way around. Brown is orange with context. It's not how the color wheel works.
The color wheel cares not for your feelings. Get back to me whenever you cut the... Oh,
otherwise, yellow wouldn't exist.
See if you can get, like, Adam Savage on there. Be funny.
Problems with Adam.
Okay. See if you can get,
see if you can get
the Ask a Ninja guy.
Red, get back to me whenever you're on the level of the Munsell color wheel.
But people are calling out, the color wheel is a lie. Color wheel is kind of bullshit anyway.
That's why I'm calling out the Munsell color wheel. Because the regular color wheel is a one-dimensional piece of shit. The Munsell color wheel is a three-dimensional monster that doesn't care about your feelings.
I bet it's a cube.
Many things in life are a simplified representation of very complex subjects that go into way more detail than we give them credit for.
Am I
you
gonna
need
have to
that
send you a
simplified
picture
way
of
to interact with stuff.
I'm finding a physical Munsell color wheel and sending it to you so that you can
What the fuck does that mean? It sounds like you can drive it to work because it's from the 1930s. Munsell color wheel, 25 horsepower across 83 cylinders.
Zumbo just brought something up that there's a thing I want to talk about from my past. Zumbo says, I don't care about the color wheel, I care about the color brick. As in, why did Lego stop making the perfect color for this build in 2006? Let me tell you about a really annoying thing with Lego. So I used to work for Legoland. I was a ride operator, and I also got to do one winter stint where I was helping out in Miniland before we reopened for the next season.
Very quickly, Red, I'm sorry. Barry of Chaos has offered very valuable information. Do not boof the color wheel. Please proceed.
Correct. Or the color brick. Boofing the color brick would be even worse. So I was working on the winter shift, and mostly sort of the grounds tending is handled by when I was there at the particular location I was at. There were these two older gentlemen, and then during the winter you get sort of thing, they get a couple of extra dudes added, which on this year included myself, to help clean everything up before the next spring came around, and etc etc. And these two gents they were pretty passionate about their job. And they did all of the sort of bonsai trimming, etc., to keep all the plants nice and small in Miniland, so everything's to scale. And one of the guys, he had taken one of the...
What's the scale in Miniland?
I couldn't even begin to tell you.
Mini?
I do not know.
Is it miniature?
It is. It's small. Small.
SMOL.
He had taken one of the houses that had been built for like the British seaside section of Miniland. He'd taken one of the houses and he had cured the bricks with this particular lacquer that he thought would allow it to last in the weather much better than just having to replace the houses or the sun bleaching effect that happens. And this one house looked amazing. Whatever this lacquer was that he put over it was just perfect. This house was just in perfect condition, despite having been sat out in the elements for about 5 years by the point that I got to join them for this one season. And Merlin, I think it was Merlin actually it would have been Lego. It would have been Lego themselves that made this call, not Merlin, who's the company that actually runs Legoland, but they have obviously a agreement with Lego, etc, etc. But Lego makes the calls on the Legos. They would not agree to just lacquer all of the models. And so you have all of these sun-bleached houses, and there is one guy who works for Legoland who's like, I know how to fix this problem. And Lego just won't do it. And it drove us all up the wall because this house looked amazing. Anyway, there you go. The things from my past. Back to your normal stream.
We are very Nordic in our bureaucracy, and we have not run that through all the proper. I can't do a Norwegian accent. I know it's not Norwegian. I'm sorry. I can't do a Fennoscandian accent.
Onboarding for Legoland to be one of their sort of customer-facing people as a ride operator, etc. You'd have to do all the corpo stuff and sign on. And if I had to choose one company to do corpo absolute bullshit through, Merlin was fine. There was a little bit of the sort of happy slappy, this is the history of our company, etc, etc. But it was at least relevant. And because you're going to be customer facing mostly with kids, it made sense. And there wasn't half the horrible jargon you get in a lot of corporate stuff these days. And surprisingly, for the second biggest entertainment company that does that sort of thing after just Disney, Merlin was great to work for. I mean, I don't know if they still are. It's been some years at this point. But when I worked for them, they were great.
I would like to say the same. Okay, so I'm going to show my American Southeast real quick. I'd like to say the same thing about Dollywood.
On stream?
I don't know that.
Bold.
Dollywood. The eyes of Dolly are upon you.
Is this desirable?
I mean, don't fuck with
I've been
Dolly
told I'm very seductive.
Don't fuck with Dolly Parton.
Hadn't planned on it. Pretty sure she can take me.
Probably. Yeah,
one of those people that just seems genuinely, really, like, a decent person. See if you can get Dolly Parton on here.
No. No. Flat no.
Okay, what about Gavin Weber?
Who?
The cheese guy.
Who?
He makes cheese on the internet.
What's cheese?
Milk brick.
I thought that was just what happened whenever you left a gallon of milk out in the sun for 6 weeks.
No, that's like yogurt. This is advanced yogurt.
Ooh, advanced yogurt. I wonder what chat's doing right now. Squic, what's chat doing right now? God damn it, I'm putting red straps. This is the wrong color scheme. I'm doing this backward.
Fucking roll with it.
Okay. It's a black. God damn it! It's black with red polka dots. It's not a ladybug.
There are there are ladybirds that look like that.
No, it's a shiny
there are
ladybug.
black ladybirds with red spots. That is a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon. Shiny ladybug.
Yeah, also that.
Red, I've been led to understand that you're working on something interesting that we're not going to get into the details of, but I will say Pokemon related.
Yes, Exemplus was like, Lady Red, this thing needs to happen again this year and do thing. And I was like, I will do thing. And he was like, I have this idea and Pokemon is involved. I was like, that's a great idea. This is what I will do. And he was like, cool, that is exactly what I want. Carry on. And then Aiden was like, I have editing skills. We could also do this. And I was like, oh, that sounds amazing. And so he did it. And then I sent it to Diggs and Exemplus and they were like, that is awesome. And yeah, that's one of the things that's due to happen like next week sometime. I think people will get to see it.
People will get to see a Pokemon related thing with no further details at this time.
Yes.
But they should know about it.
And Storm Song got involved and yeah, it was cool.
Could you say Storma Musume again for me real quick?
Storma Musume.
Thank you. I've gotten no shortage of enjoyment out of wandering around my house saying it in the delivery that you've done it for us. My wife looks at me in a very cross manner every time I do it. It's great. I'll just be wandering through the house and then out of nowhere I'll just go Storma Musume and she'll be like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, but
clearly we need Squic Musume as well.
I'm not against this.
I mean,
what's your favorite clan, Squic?
Clan Cocaine Bingo.
I could probably do something with that. It's more fun working with established clans though, because then I get to go.
Okay.
One of the things that I really, the reason I got into Uma Musume is because Uma Musume does some really clever artistic stuff. I really like how they narratively handle the characters. And I really like, because the people behind it are passionate, I really like how they're like, okay, how can we take these things that were important to this horse's racing career and turn it into character design? So the jockey's silks, the colors, the horse's mane color, and any markings that they had, and all those sorts of things. And then they bring all of that into the character design, which I just think is such a cool skill to have and genuinely worthy of applause. So when I'm working with an actual clan, it's like, okay, how can I take the colors and iconography of this clan and turn it into racewear and apply some of those same skills myself? So it gets kind of educational.
So can I be aggressively slightly too real for a moment?
Sure, go for it.
So here's the thing. I do not natively give a shit about anything in the Uma Musume world, but your passion for it has made me enjoy it.
Yup.
How dare you?
That was kind of how I did it, because when I first saw it, I was like, I shouldn't like this. This is, horribly cute anime girls doing pop music idol dances. The concept of this is absolutely stupid. And then I actually learned a bit about it. I was like, oh my God, these people are like genuinely passionate about horse racing. And oh God, now I care.
So what I'm hearing is the first Saturday in May, we're going to get the Legion Derby.
The Derby?
Sure, why not?
I mean, that's rests entirely on your shoulders to make the art for it happen, but...
I'm not going to, I'll be entirely honest, I'm not going to have time. Next month, I am going to be just not available for most things. I've got an entire book to rewrite next month.
So you're saying that I can't count on stealing you for a Thursday at some point?
To come and just, hang out and do this, absolutely, I can do that. But in terms of, hey, can you draw this? Or, hey, do you have time for that? No, I have an entire goddamn book to write.
Oh, can I read it in a series of increasingly unhinged voices?
Have I told you what book I'm writing? Because I know chat who comes along to my streams know what's happening. Are you ready for this?
I think I know what
I'm telling you now, you're not ready for this.
I am braced.
Not enough.
I am rewriting the Battletech romance book, Hungry Like the Wolf, in the style of Chuck Tingle.
Mech fucking.
And then I'm going to read it in April, which is why I want to annoy Parallax about his April the 2nd numeric slot.
I have just been struck with a terrible fucking idea that I'm sure that's already crossed your mind.
Which one?
Dragon Rider.
You have more than one?
What about Dragon Riders of Pern?
Tell me about the mating rituals of dragons and their riders.
They fucking.
I mean, Dragon Riders of Pern was where I first learned as a young redling that gay people exist.
Red, tell me about the mating rituals of dragons and also their riders.
Well, dragons and riders are empathically linked, so when it's time for the dragons to get it on, human hormones happen, and yeah.
And typically with the rider of that dragon, yes?
Yes.
So, the mechs are gonna fuck, and so are their pilots.
I mean, I could go down that route. I could go down that route.
Behold the neuro helmet.
God.
No, I'm planning on sticking with, the sort of... I'm planning on sticking with the terrible basics that the actual book gave us and then just seeing what I can do with it. I did rewrite the first couple of chapters of the extant book into one cohesive chapter of what a good romance novel would look like. And then I also did one paragraph in the style of Chuck Tingle, and chat was like, no, Chuck Tingle version. So, that's what we're doing.
Alaric Ward.
In Karinsky's name, we fucking.
Alaric Ward's Alpha Wolf. I think it's an Alpha Wolf. Might be the
Savage Wolf.
Oh,
that was what I was going to ask you about. Is April 2nd, are you willing to paint a Savage Wolf? And I will read nonsense to people while you do it.
Malvina Hazen's Shrike are just going to get it the fuck on.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt.
Fucking.
I'm interrupting for 3 things.
Why?
Because
you're breaking this up. Go for it.
I have to scroll up, which I'm allergic to and bad at, because I saw somebody with a crazy impressive watch streak. Yeah, Lord Troa is currently on a 230 stream streak. Good Lord.
I don't know how that works on Twitch, but that's terrifying.
We appreciate you. Oh, apparently there was also a water break.
Oh, there's a water break.
Oh, we should have one of those. We should have one of those.
I'm drinking liquid.
Liquid good?
And Mo has pointed out that you're making the malicious ladybug.
Yes. Yes, this is like the Black Widow company, except it's the angry ladybugs.
Oxlayers is on a 204 stream streak. Gentlemen, please, outside exists. It's good for you. You don't have to be here.
But we appreciate that you are.
Yes.
The grass yearns for your touch.
Then I got to reading.
Okay.
Chat, like I do, and they have made me realize that there needs to be a scene with the second neuro helmet for the human's lower horn.
I can probably make a comment about that. It'll probably be in the style of Team 4 stuff. Where is my document for rewriting?
Unhappy about everything going on right now.
Where is it? Hungry Like a Wolf rewrite. Here we go. Open this project. Where's my note of lines to use? I can read you the paragraph that made chat decide it should be Chuck Tingle if you'd like.
Yes.
Okay, no, give me just a minute. I need to...
My brain has arrived. Destroy it.
Why are you not letting me add new text to this? Thank you, that's better.
This is funnier.
There we go. Stays on. Style of... I was wearing my armor. Okay, there we go.
God damn it.
I made notes.
Terror noises.
Okay, so this was the couple of sentences that made chat decide it should be done in this style. No, please brace yourself. They should have met beneath the smoking remains of a timber wolf. Her cradling a crying child. Him wielding a sword with blood dripping down his face. There should have been fire and lightning and the sun setting behind the blasted remains of the final falling city, the crumbling of terror's defiance, just as Dr. Elstone's own began. Instead, they met on a balcony of a dull concrete convention centre in the middle of Union City because somebody liked the architecture and they both needed things to be upset about other than each other.
Okay. Here for it.
Meanwhile, I have 3,367 words of how I would write the first couple of chapters if it was going to be a good book that will never get used.
To which we respond, hell yeah.
Is that when the mechs fuck?
No, I hadn't written nearly enough to get to the point where mechs would be fucking.
Oh, okay.
Is that when the mechs fuck? Boom,
Well, I guess that's going to happen now, though, isn't it?
I need to talk to Storm Song.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
How's that going to go? Like, Storm, we require your expertise. The robots, Storm.
Storm has made the unfortunate mistake if I went, how hard would it be to make this particular kind of song? And he went, I can do that. And then, okay, cool, I'm going to keep bothering you now.
Hey, Storm, could you write me a Marvin Gaye-esque song about mechs fucking?
No, to the tune of Creepy Crawlers.
Mechs fucking! One brain cell. Fucking one.
Yeah, it's not a good one, though.
No, it's a defective.
At least we got a good deal on it.
Abby-normal fucking brain cell.
This brain cell fucks.
Lady Red of the Black Pants Legion. Is Mel Brooks a thing in the UK?
Obviously.
Well, I have
he was the first person to make a Robin Hood movie with Robin Hood with an English accent.
Yeah. Correct.
I'm not sure that's technically correct, but I'll accept it.
It's correct enough.
It's correct.
It's correct within the context of the
Kevin
film.
Costner.
Also made the closest he made a movie that is the closest version to the actual text version of Dracula. Dracula Dead and Loving It is closer to the novel than any other Dracula movie. It takes the least liberties.
I'm sorry, you don't like Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Oh, I love it. It's an artistic masterpiece, but it's not Bram Stoker's Dracula. It should never have been called that. It's Coppola's Dracula. It's creative. It's interesting. I'm glad that it exists, but it is not Stoker's Dracula.
And it has a British person playing Dracula.
Dead and Loving It. Yes, it does.
Gary Oldman.
And he did a fantastic job. It's just that it's not Stoker's visualization of the story. And if you want to get the closest movie to the actual text, it's Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Dracula Dead and Stoking It.
I have landed on a weird fucking stray thought that takes me back to high school. And that pains me. And I'm going to ask Squic about it.
Okay.
Red, you're welcome to pitch in on this. I just don't know if it would have penetrated the Britosphere.
I will let you know.
Is that what it's called?
That's what we're calling it right now. The Britosphere. Anyway. Hey, Squic.
That sounds like filtered water.
Hey, Squic, did you ever see the movie Sleepy Hollow?
No, I don't believe so.
With Christopher Walken as the Headless Horseman?
That was an interesting movie.
That's an interesting series of words.
So Red has... Hey, Red, do you remember any of the lines Christopher Walken had in that movie?
No.
Yeah, because they were mostly like, ah!
Oh, Discord didn't like that.
Rah! Somehow me going raw quieter is funnier. I don't know why.
The interesting thing is part of Legend of Sleepy Hollow was filmed in an area that I knew quite well. One of the scenes, I'm like, oh yes, I've been there. I know where that is.
Yes, that looks like New England.
Yeah, they filmed it in some of it in Marlow, and I was like, yeah, my aunt used to live there. I have stood under that tree, and you guys have made it look infinitely more interesting than it really is.
Squic, this reminds me of a story that you were telling the other day about, and feel free to not tell the story if you choose to, but The Lost Boys.
Oh, I love The Lost Boys.
Feel free to not tell that. Squic, I'm not going to say it out loud because this is not mine to tell.
Oh, the one where apparently my mom's an extra in it, or the one where that train bridge is 1,000% bullshit because they hid the entire walkway that goes alongside
When were
because
we
you can
having
use
this
it to get to the
conversation?
Santa
Because
Cruz Beach boardwalk.
we had this conversation really recently.
It was
Yeah, I was there.
like late last week before my daughter got sick, so I wasn't like fucking insane at the time. And we were talking at like, I don't know, some ungodly hour of the morning.
That was it. That was it. It was the three of us in a chat.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember now. Yes. And I love Lost Boys. Lost Boys 2 was fine, but it wasn't as good, and it built itself in a way that it will just be so dated so quickly. And I have been told never, ever, ever to watch 3 by somebody whose intuition on this specific topic I will take as, ironclad. So, as far as I'm concerned, there is not a third one.
Oh, ironclad like a boat.
Sure.
Yeah.
So there you go, everybody. Squic's mother is a vampire.
No, well, not that I'm aware of.
I think you should find out from her if she got to see Sexy Saxophone Guy.
Saxophone.
Yes. They did do a second and a third. The second was fine, and it did have some clever moments in it. For example, Sexy Saxophone Guy is back in the second one.
Oh, good.
And he's down and out and, portly because he's obviously older now because of how many years later it was they decided to make a second one. And I thought that was a really classy callback because they don't call attention to it. It just pans over and he's there and then you move on with the story. And that was just good. That was really good.
You have reminded me of a similar story of one of the very remarkably fucking few things that I enjoyed about the second season of Star Trek Picard. This is a short fucking list. It may be the only thing. So Star Trek Picard in season 2 has some shit that happens in San Francisco. And there's a scene where they are riding on a bus and a dude is playing music over a boombox and he is very death metal coded. And somebody says something to him about turning it off, and he very apologetically does so and backs off in a manner that says he's had some experience before. It was the same fucking actor from Star Trek 4 that got the Vulcan neck pinch from Spock for the same shit.
That's nice.
That was fucking remarkable. I
love little callbacks.
That was the only thing about season 2 of that show I appreciated.
There's another great thing in Lost Boys 2. Tom Savini, who people who know movies know.
We
got
to stretch, guys.
He is the first to die in
Meat Extended.
Lost Boys 2. And it's clearly a callback to Sex Machine from Dawn of the Dead. Not Dawn of the Dead. Brain. The one with... It's the Quentin Tarantino movie. Dusk Till Dawn. There we go. Brain. Yeah, thank you, love. I got there.
Brain.
It's late. I need more tea.
It's like 9 o'clock there. What are you complaining about?
The lack of tea. Also, I have been spending the last couple of days trying to catch up on a massive sleep deficit because, for the last 2 weeks, prior to this one, I'd been averaging 5 hours sleep a night, which is probably not the best.
I'm familiar with this problem right now.
Yeah, you're in it for reasons that are outside of your control and being good dad reasons. I was in it for stupid reasons where I could have made better decisions and didn't.
Yeah, but that sounds fun.
Apparently don't have the capacity to say no to things. And
okay. So I just need to ask you to be on the show more.
I turn up on streams and just hi chat, it's my therapy time.
Oh god, this is not therapy. We are here for entertainment, not venting. Unless chat.
This is not financial advice.
Yeah, it's just when I'm on shows like this, I'm I probably shouldn't have done that much last week. I probably should have gotten more sleep.
Squic, tell me about financial decisions.
Oh God. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. How many?
What do you want to fucking know? I bought a car.
He bought a car, everybody. I bought a laser printer because...
Oh, yes. You bought a potentially fancy laser printer.
We'll find out if it fucking works when it gets here. It's supposed to work. I bought it off eBay.
Do it fucking work or am it work fucking?
I hope it's not work fucking because that sounds irritating.
Do not penis the device.
Don't
Wait.
put your dick in the toner drum.
No. Tonight's show is brought to you by Do Not Boof the Device.
Oh, that's right. She's right. That's a subsidiary of Fountain Drink, for the record. Actually, I've got something for that. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Okay, what the fuck happened to my Black Mesa train?
I don't know.
This is the Black Mesa train late in the game whenever the automated system's getting fucked.
I guess?
I
have concerns.
Here we go. Fountain Drink. Always plenty. You can see through it. Enough chlorine to kill bacteria in and out of your digestive tract, all while tasting like pennies. When you're thirsty, dip into the fountain for Fountain Drink.
Ba-da-bum.
This show is not brought to you by Fountain Drink. I just love that fucking gag.
Yes, it's great.
I love how much Fuzzy loves that gag. As Squic was saying earlier about Red's enthusiasm for Uma Musume, I love people that love a joke no matter how bad the joke is.
Yes.
Like, I can't pull this joke off, but oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's good. I can't pull that joke off. That joke takes too much coordination, and we don't plan ahead here. But I love that joke.
Coordination can be traded for goods and services.
That's good.
Services cost money.
That's bad.
Money can be spent on hamburgers.
That's good.
Hamburgers are good.
Yeah, no argument. She right. Hamburger's pretty good.
I see it petered out that fast.
Look, man, the bees churger is an invention designed to churg the cheese.
Do not churg your cheese on stream, Squic.
I should have gotten a roll of Slorby stickers the other day.
Yeah, for the record, everybody, I think it was yesterday or the day before, the fine people at Sticker Mule ran a sale that was get 53-inch round stickers for $19 with free shipping. I made sure everybody knew about that one. I'll have my store sticker this time, but when that sale comes around every 2 or 3 months, I take advantage of that one.
Yeah, it comes like every 3 months, doesn't it? Yeah. So I need to get some Slorbies next time, and we've also got plans for other things that can be made next time as well. Yeah.
It's not a smart thing, just so that we're clear on
I
that.
did say I was going to shitpost uncontrollably this year, and I am living up to it so far.
That's true.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've only got 3 books to write this year as well, possibly 4.
That's bad.
That's fine.
Stickers cost money.
That's bad.
Ambivalent.
But they're on sale.
That's good.
But it's
That's
only
predatory.
every 3 months.
That's bad. But they do make people happy.
That's good.
What is happening tonight?
Fuck, you're asking that question
You're
now?
dumb.
That's good. We've been doing this.
Is it, though?
Slorbies. We're slobbing at your nearest Imperial world. Thank you, Kai. I'm also quite touched that the Slorbies logo that I designed because Traveller Things has been embraced by several people and it's turning up in places. That makes me happy.
You know, what I really hope for now is that since Tex is working on the Traveller documentary and they've been talking with the creator, I hope Slobbies ends up as like a canon thing. Like that's like the lowest.
Like you can shoot it at people?
The lowest fucking rung of canonicity there that could conceivably happen. But by God, Slobbies could be a thing in the Traveller universe.
If that does happen, it will need a new logo because the logo I made for it is not going to fly. It's far too close to the Arby's logo.
Oh no.
Helping intensifies,
you know,
threateningly.
The first Slobbies logo I ever ran into was the fault of OK Mo of, at the time, the Auxiliary. And Mo's Slobbies logo was just the picture of Apocalypse Jim.
I mean, fair.
I make food now.
Like out of people?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
So I'm from the health department.
Would you like to be food?
Brother Wolf, we have the slaw. We have the slaw.
I also made a very nice Arby's commercial that BB liked.
Excellent.
You made the meat tube, and it was disconcerting.
It was. I really love doing those whenever it's somebody else's voice mixed into there, so nobody's immediately sure I've done something. You know, like Apocalypse Gin.
Who was involved in that? I couldn't possibly tell you.
I can't possibly imagine who was involved with Apocalypse Gin. Was your personality imported?
I did have fun doing that one.
I did too. The cliffs of Dover with shadowy figures at the top. Where'd those come from?
You've been there then.
Don't ask questions.
Like, aggressively normal.
Yes, very normal.
Yes.
Very normal cliffs of Dover with shadowy figures. That's just Tuesday. Although, frankly, it being the UK, it's probably a bunch of pensioners that don't have anything better to do except to see if they can freak out tourists. That does sound like a very British thing to have.
That's a job? I want that job.
It is also the Jurassic Park, so occasionally there's just dinosaur bones, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I get hired to just fuck with people professionally?
I didn't say it was a job. I said they were pensioners. They're retired. They do this recreationally.
If you do want it as a job, though, I returned to Merlin Entertainment, who happen to own the London Dungeons experience, the Yorkshire Dungeons experience, the Edinburgh Dungeons experience, which basically, you know, wherever you go historically in the UK and there's a Dungeons experience, is paid actors messing with you while you learn about history. It's great.
The fuck is a dungeon experience?
Some people have to pay extra for that.
So it's going through some of the old jails and places of the UK that are no longer used for that and have been bought up by entertainment companies, where they talk about, you know, like the history of London and various things that have happened, or whatever city you happen to be in. So the London Dungeons
experience. Gotcha.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah. But they'll talk about, you know, the Great Fire of London and the Hanging Square. Yeah, all sorts of things. It's great.
Squic,
okay, so it's not like straight up a sex thing.
Squic, tell me your 3 favorite buildings designed by Christopher Wren.
Like the bird?
No, he's a dude.
Or like the dude from the 100 Acre Wood?
No, that was Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know, but Mr. Incognito does.
Red, do you just want to go ahead and tell him?
Wow, that guy's hair looks like two tribbles fucking, but they're long Furbies.
Well, welcome to the fashion of the time. He's most well known for St. Paul's Cathedral.
Yeah, he was an architect that designed a bunch of shit after the Fire of London.
He just walked around with an artillery bunker over his skull.
It was the 1660s. You could do that.
I wasn't there.
And you could have pointy shoes with heels, and nobody would go to say anything about it. And you know, heels are great.
You can do that today. Nobody gives a shit. It's fine.
Depending on where you are.
There are certain connotations you may get asked.
Okay, nope. I found the. I went to the Wikipedia page and I found the perfect building. Lady Red, I'm sending it your way.
No, you drop that shit in chat, bro.
Okay.
Oh God.
Chat,
image
address.
This is the kind of shit.
There you go, chat.
Oh God. Oh.
It was like 16th century Warhammer.
Oh my God! If only all fraternity buildings looked like that.
Oh, okay. For those of you watching the VOD, I'm gonna make something happen.
Angels not included.
We got a toot hole, and we got a sword hole, and we got the mobile drawbridge for bonking people, and apparently we got a well.
There you go.
My goodness.
For the VOD. Okay. It is 10 till midnight here in the Eastern Time Zone. We've got a little bit of time left here to make. God damn it! I'm making a ladybug dire wolf.
Yes.
Okay, art questions. Chat, do you have art questions? Let's do that for 10 minutes.
Wait.
Oh,
Needle Dance is pointing out regarding the image. This is basically an Elden Ring boss.
I mean, sure, especially if it turns into a meteor in its second phase.
I mean, it's almost a Trench Crusade vehicle. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, any art
There's
questions?
just so much going on.
I'm stealing format from my brother.
You know what the wonderful thing is, chat? If you take up drawing, you can draw shit like this. Nobody can stop you. You can just draw that.
If you take up 3D modeling, you can do that and make it printable.
Yes, so then you can inflict it on other people.
And you can, or you can make it animated, and then it'll just flail at things.
Do we have any questions?
So, Lord Grimos has a question from chat.
Okay.
Are you prepared? Art question.
So.
What colors would you use for a Mardi Gras float?
Well, for a float or for like a miniature based off of a Mardi Gras stereotypical
They did not specify.
Okay, so if I were doing a miniature based on that, which Mardi Gras was last week, it would be probably something along the lines of, that's bright jade. That's not the magenta I want. Wicked pink, that one's good. And I feel like I need a third color somewhere in there. I don't know, purple.
No.
I feel like these are the three. As a matter of fact, it's rather synthwave now that I think about it. These are the colors I'd use.
It's Mardi Gras, not Marik Gras.
Okay, fine. We'll put yellow in there. Okay, yeah, this is really fucking synthwave now that I look at it. But like the stereotypical Mardi Gras
it does look like the
colors.
cover of a math textbook.
Give me a second.
I'm here for it. Okay.
What is Parallax doing?
Nothing smart. There you go. You get math symbols.
He painting.
Not well. There. You get math symbols. That was dumb. What else?
Okay, next question. Art question from 5 Haines 7 Rain. How do you make flocking stick?
Okay, so there's a couple of things you can do there. I'm going to grab what I use for this purpose. Because I actually use two things for this. I'm going to grab them. Actually, I'm not going to grab them both because one of them is this, but you add shit. So, whenever I do it...
Damn it, chat. Now they're going to know about the toot hole.
I mean, we showed it off in the image, in the VOD. People are going to know about your toot hole, Squic. Don't ask any
And also
questions
your
about Squic's
drawbridge,
toot
which
hole.
is probably the bit that's going to make them ask questions.
Squic, people know about your toot hole now.
Oh no.
Okay.
Are they seduced?
I don't know. You have to ask them. Okay, there's a base. Everybody see that base?
Yes.
Based.
Flocking. If I can
Flocking.
find the last
Based on
fucking
flocking
thing.
build.
We're on a fucking
Flock and
roll.
load.
There it is. Haha, I found it.
Crafty Canuck says, I showed you my toot hole. Please respond.
Oh no. Okay, so this this is Eileen's tacky glue. Now I'm showing you this because this is broadly available. This is a PVA glue. It is standard white glue. It just happens to be thick white glue. You can get this specific brand fucking anywhere, including the Dollar Tree. It's fucking everywhere. You don't need something fancy. So, with that,
I feel like talking about thick white glue that's fucking everywhere is probably, maybe we shouldn't.
It's on brand for this stream tonight. Along with,
that's true.
I believe that was the nature of the complaint, yes.
The fucking mech riders of Pern over here. Okay, so...
you brought Pern up, not me.
That's true.
Para, are you suggesting that what they're creating there is pornography?
I can't even be that upset because my chat keeps, when chat's hanging around with me, they keep going on about the prawn industry. For sure.
You couldn't see
Yoga.
the double face palm there, but it was there. Okay, so some white PVA glue. The downside to this technique is that because it's PVA glue, it has a drying time. This will take a little bit. Plan in advance. I know that's not the fun thing anybody wants to hear. But with that said, here's the thing that I'll tend to do is I've got some white glue down. I will take some of the flocking. This is a fucking dental tool I bought at Harbor Freight. It has a little spatula on it. You can buy things called micro spatulas that are lab equipment off Amazon that are probably better for it. But I'm just going to tap some of this onto here. And like, not all of this is in contact with the glue. I understand. That's a little bit of a problem. We can spread it out a little bit. But let's say we wanted to do something else on there also. Let's say we also wanted some stone on there. And here's my bin of sand and stone. There. It's sand and stone. And I'm going to put...
It's no rock and stone, but it'll do.
That's true. And I'm just going to put that in there. I'm going to shake that around for a minute. I'm going to shake it off. And you can... And then I'm going to flip it over, apparently. And you can see I now have a good blend of grass and stony soil. Now, that's going to do okay, but it's not what you're looking for in as far as making sure shit stays on there. The next step is where shit gets interesting, and that is you go back over the top of it, and I have this pre-mixed. This is this shit that has been thinned with water and isopropyl alcohol. Why isopropyl alcohol? Isopropyl alcohol has a low surface tension. It will seep into all the cracks and bits so that it will get through all the surfaces. So you put a few drops of this over the top, it'll seep all the way through this, and it will lock everything in place. You can already see that it's behaving in a kind of weird way where it's flowing in a way that the regular glue wouldn't. Now, like I said, this has the downside of taking a while to dry. And then once that's dried, that's all locked down.
What is the mixture to make that? Like, how many parts glue to water to alcohol?
I don't actually have an answer to that. It was until it looked right. Until it behaved the way I wanted it to. And that's not a helpful answer, but it's probably more than half water and alcohol. Where did I get that stone?
That sounds awful.
Proa is asking where I got that stone. So, that stone predominantly is model train ballast in a couple of different scales. Let's grab that again real quick. Where you've got, like, the large stuff is large scale train ballast. The sandy stuff is small scale train ballast. Now, the big gray bits in here, you'll notice none of those got on there. Those don't work quite as well in this mix as I'd like, but let's add one because that's fun. We'll even add two. These are a little bit more clever, and I'm almost proud of this one. Those bits are actually from a literal single slate floor tile I bought from Home Depot and broke with a hammer.
Smash it into pieces.
Damn straight. You break it up with a hammer and it'll fucking like be remarkable for small scale rocks because obviously it's fucking rock. Needle dance. You don't need archival glue. Use cheap white glue. Don't overthink it on this one.
Glarchive.
Okay, so what else is going on? Okay, before we sign off for the night, let's do this. Hey, Squic, do you have any projects
Hello.
you're working on right now?
I've got a Nerf gun that's kicking my ass.
What is special about this Nerf gun? And also,
I mean,
yeah, I know sand looks like sand. I need to go get some fucking sand. My yard doesn't have sand
it's
anymore.
just download more sand.
I have to go fucking buy sand because I don't live in Sandland anymore.
Hey, Parallax.
Just go to the sand store.
Yes, Red.
If you come visit, we have black sand.
I've been talking about it with Lovely Wife.
Black sand beaches up here.
The cold, cold water.
Look, all I'm saying is like beagles.
Beagles.
Also beagles.
Squic, what is special about Nerf gun?
Well, completing the mod set here required removing one of the primary internal safety features. This allows the Nerf cannon to fire out of battery, which is not normally a problem. However, in this case, it does result in one of the 3D printed appliances contained within spontaneously becoming a far greater number of parts.
Oh no.
This is bad.
Cookie and Wookie, appreciated. Guys, I don't need you to transport sand 2,000 miles for me. I will just go get some sand.
Para.
Yes.
Download a P.O. box so people can send you sand.
I've thought about it.
I foresee no problems happening with this.
I've thought. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I put the tag in chat tonight for Warhammer, my thought was, maybe if we do more of that, GW will send us miniatures, and I can paint those on stream and not have to pay for miniatures, and it'll drive engagement. Guys, I don't know if you want to see more Warhammer related shit or not, but
minis or a lawsuit, those are your options. They may also select both.
Listen,
I know what would appeal to me personally, but
what would appeal to you personally?
A miniature
getting some
lawsuit.
Warhammer stuff and going back to where Warhammer started from, which was, hey, here is this model. What interesting things are you going to do to it to make it unique?
Oh, we can do that.
Back when Warhammer was fun.
I could probably... Okay, so the Warhammer kit bashing scene lives. I have some proxies here from Puppets War that are sitting around. These are not what you're talking about. But these are proxies for Space Marine Scouts. The 3D printing market on proxies for Warhammer, specifically 40K, is fucking remarkable. And sometimes, depending on how you feel about it.
It used to be fun when it was like, here, you have this kit and you have all these options and you've got bits from other stuff that you've used. So if you want to make a model that's, carrying the severed arm of a completely different faction because you happen to have one, go for it. That was when things were fun, especially when the models were designed that it was much easier for you to just interchange pieces instead of them being the solid blocks they are now.
That's true. Very quickly, I need to intercede right now and say, Mo, the idea is that someone that is not my audience provides something, because my goal is for audience not to spend money on things for this channel.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Staring at screen intently. Ladybug really fucking booking it up that cable.
But yeah, it's got a death robot now. He's going to be able to roll in style, and it's just be like, I am Ladybug, beep boop.
It's now crawling up my Harbor Freight miniature toolbox. I think it might go up that empty Gatorade bottle next. This is going to get interesting. Okay.
Just right up the Gatorade.
My God.
What are you working on that you can tell us about?
So starting first next month, I'm working on a rewrite of Hungry Like the Wolf because I am a fool, and so are all of you, and this is where we're at. I'm also working on Also working on one of my own novels, because there's two of those I would like to get done this year, which would be nice. I'm also doing art study stuff, which some of that is already coming through in things people have seen. I've learned some new coloring techniques, which is fun. And yeah, there should be the stuff I've been doing for Exemplars coming out soon. All the stuff I did last year is steadily being released as Traveller comes out every Monday with a new piece of my art. And if you want to color it in for yourself, the activity book is available on the Orcs and the Announcements channel. So there's that. Well, what else am I working on at the minute? I've got a whole ton of things to work on that I haven't started yet.
I want to throw this
I'm working on
real
Shoal.
quick. I want to throw this out there real quick.
Go for it.
Red, you and I have briefly talked about this before. I mentioned Brandon Sanderson earlier. I assume that you and Chad know who this is.
Yes.
Probably the single most successful living fantasy author that's on the market right now, because George fucking gave up 8 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Brandon runs a course at BYU every year about publishing in the sci-fi fantasy sphere, like specifically advice on publishing, not a creative writing class, very particularly a getting published class. Have you ever sat through this? He has them available on YouTube for free.
I have not sat through them. At the minute, I'm not in a position where I have stuff to publish. So, and I also have feelings about the publishing industry. So, tackling that will be something that I'll get to when I get to it.
You absolutely should have feelings about the publishing industry. It is a fucking racket right now, and it is entirely driven by the same kind of schlock you run into everywhere else. With all of that said, it is an interesting take on a course from an established author who tends to have a couple of students every year actually get published. So I will say that. At some point, you and I have talked about talking about that on your stream, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, as when time comes together.
Anything else? Chat, moving forward, maybe you guys can tell me about shit you're working on, and like send that along with whatever art at WBPL 76 things that you've got going on, and we can talk about that too. Let's see. Anything else? By the way, if you want to send things to us,
oh, that is a nice Kokaiteo Troa. Oh, sorry, Sarah.
Art at WBPL76.com if you want to send us submissions for us to talk about. Let me know if you want it like reviewed, or if you want advice, or if you just want to show it off. Because like I don't.
We will review items in the background of the photo.
I will do that. That is unequivocally true.
Yes.
However, if you say I would like advice on how I can make this better, or I just want to show this off, I will try to respond appropriately. I don't feel like I've been pushing the submissions enough lately.
Fair. Also, people of chat, send us pictures of your pets. They're pretty cool, and I want to say hi.
Yes, we will tax your pets. My pets have been very petly lately. I just can't show off pictures because my kids are in them. So,
also, if you can take a picture of your pet as a supporting item for whatever you're sending us.
Yes, if you can put your item on the back of your pet, then we will...
And honestly, that's the dream.
Yeah. If your pet will carry your miniatures around, that's fucking amazing. If you could put a backpack full of miniatures on your cat and then take it to your friendly local game store, that's peak.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mo is yelling at both me and Squic now. So.
Like about anything in particular? Yes, Mo, I have seen the dog. They're a good dog.
You know, they're mostly a good dog. I also saw a dog wreck his couch. So.
It was a bad couch.
It knows what it did.
Wookie is demanding that you share pictures of Frank at some point.
Yes.
It is very. Frank travels between the arms and claims both of them. This makes photography a difficult process.
So, with all of that said, at some point, Squic is going to talk to Diggs about finding another time slot, and we'll see what happens there. I don't fucking know what it's going to be, but it'll be interesting regardless. And I think I'm going to go ahead and
If one comes up, I'll be there.
Call the stream over, and yeah.
Beep boop.
So I'm now going to do the thing where I demand you each say something before we go out.
Okay.
Say something.
We're waiting for you to demand it.
I demand you say something before we go out.
Something before we go out.
Okay, so the address system is dying.
I have created science.
Oh dear.
You are
Ladybug.
Ladybug and survive.
If any of you are around tomorrow and would like to wander by my stream, I would love to have you. And we have Mike from Mage Hand Press coming on, so long as his schedule remains clear.
That sounds terribly interesting. Show up, or I'll show up at your house, and then I'll paint you like one.
That sounds like a Wizards arm wrestling tournament.
Yeah. So,
welcome to Mage Hand Press. I cast gesture.
I cast manual.
Yes, for some of you that is in fact today.
So, with all of this said, this has been the Numeric Workshop. I'm Parallax, the guy that does not ever want to have a YouTube channel, but lives for the Ladybug. Seriously, you're gonna go that far? That does not have a YouTube channel and doesn't want a YouTube channel. That incidentally lives that. Hey, I want to try all the shit if only someone would send free shit to me lifestyle. This has been Squic, who's basically the same thing, but for not miniature painting stuff. And Lady Red, who is...
I'm helping!
Lady Red, who is just remarkable and gifted and won't own it.
Get appreciated.
You don't have to tell lies on stream. It won't get you things.
And with that said, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And
it's a night with a horse.
Paint something by next week. I dare you.
Or write something. Or draw something.
Or, wire two things
together.
Do
a creativity.
Yes. Wire two things together that should not be wired together and then send it to Squic.
That's
this
deeply
like
concerning. Also,
giving Squic a post-apocalyptic arsenal.
Yes, let's do that. And with that said, good night. We're out, Squic. I will take you back. No, we're out. We're out. I will take you back in for just an instant for a cold outro in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You ever think about just how many pants you would need for a millipede? Because they've got just so many fucking legs.
We're back out.
So many.
I never know what you're going to fucking say at that point, and that's why I do it.
How would a millipede wear pants? Would it be an individual pant per leg, or would you have to try
For the record,
make
we're
one
not
really
out.
long pant?
Millipede chaps,
because we're not muted. So
millipede chaps.
Chat. This is how the outro.
I could have so many spurs it would jingle like Christmas.
We've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle as they roll right merrily along.